Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to the channel. Okay, so as I'm sure most of you have recently heard, a young man was unfortunately killed while trying to defend his mother from people who were trying to rob them for their clothes. And it was making me think, I was thinking about this earlier, and I realised how fleeting and fragile life really is. So that's what I want to do my video on today. We all assume that we're going to die at an old age, surrounded by our friends, our family, our loved ones in a hospital bed after accomplishing all of our dreams in life. That's honestly how a lot of us think we're going to die. I'm assuming this young man probably did as well. We've got all these plans for our future, but how many of our weekend plans, for example, just haven't worked out or they've been cancelled at the last second? So why should we assume that life is going to be any different? As humans, we suffer from this invincibility complex where, we think, oh, that would never happen to me until it does happen. The people that this stuff happens to thinks that it would never happen to them until it does happen. Everyone thinks that they're the exception to the rule. So yeah, guys, we need to get out of that mindset. We need to stop assuming that we'll practice when we're older, that we'll become better Muslims when we're older. Because what if older never comes? We aren't guaranteed that time. None of us planned for COVID to happen. I'm pretty sure in none of our 5 or 10 year plans did we ever put down worldwide global disease pandemic. We didn't. So, that right there is just an example of how quickly life can change, and in some people's cases, how quickly life can end. Regardless of how good of a person they were or what plans they'd made for the future. None of them expected that. None of us in our 5 to 10 year plans put death in any part of them, did we? No, because we don't like to think about it. We know that it's going to happen, but we just don't like to think about it. Look, because one thing we can all agree on, regardless of our race, religion, ethnicity, whatever, is that we're all going to die. That's something. Death is one of the only things in life that is guaranteed for every single one of us. But like I said, if our weekend plans have been cancelled last minute, what makes us think life is going to be any different? Even in the Quran it tells us this in chapter 3 verse 185. Every soul shall taste death. So why do we keep ignoring this? Even atheists will agree with me on this one, that no matter what you believe in, or, how you believe in it or whatever, we are all going to die. Every single one of us. There is nothing we can do to change that. You can't hide from it. You can't run from it. You can't bribe your way out of it. No amount of money is going to save you from death at the end of the day. We've all heard the term death defying. But how many of us have actually defied death? Stop saying that, like I say, you're going to pray when you're older or you're going to start practicing when you're older. Do it now. Stop saying you're going to read Quran or learn Quran when you're older. Do it now. Even from a non-religious standpoint, stop saying, oh, you're going to start, go to college or take online classes when you're older. Do it now. You've got the time. Use it. Don't wait for the gyms to open back up again to start exercising. You can exercise at home. Push-ups are free. And ultimately, we need to stop assuming that bad things can't and won't happen to us. Everyone believes that they can't or won't happen to us. The people that these things happen to believe it will never happen to them. Soldiers in war believe that, they won't die, believe that they're not going to get hurt. They believe that happens to other people, So I want you guys to do something with me really quickly. Hold up a hand like this, 5 fingers. It's a TikTok thing as well, but it's called put a finger down. Put a finger down if you thought you were going to be married by the time you're 25 and you're still single. Put a finger down if you thought once you graduated college or uni that you were going to go straight into a 6-figure salary and get a job within your field of study, and you didn't. Put a finger down if you've lost a friend or family to COVID, or someone that has. Put a finger down if you've lost a relative at any point or a friend that you thought you'd have more time with. Put a finger down if you've ever been the victim of something that you never thought in your wildest dreams that you would be a victim of. If you've put a finger down for any one of those, Why are you assuming that you're going to have time in life to take care of what you want to take care of later on? Later might not ever come. Like I said with this young man, you don't think he had plans for Ramadan? You don't think he had plans for Eid? You don't think he had plans with his friends for when lockdown ended? He probably did. I guarantee you death was not one of them. So, like I said, guys, I know I keep repeating myself, and this is the last time I'm going to say this. Stop waiting for tomorrow to come, because it isn't guaranteed for you. If you're a religious person, get right with your creator. Whatever, in whatever way you view your creator, get right with him. Do what you need to do, because you might not have the chance to do it later on. And even if you're an atheist and you don't believe in anything, any type of higher power, don't wait for later to come for you to start trying to accomplish your goals. Do it now. What have you got to lose? If you've got the financial ability to be able to accomplish what you need to accomplish, then really you're just making excuses for yourself at this point. If you've got the time and the money to do it, do it. If you don't have the time or you don't have the money, make the time or find a way to make the money to do it. At the end of the day, the only thing holding you back is yourself, ultimately. So yeah, guys, that's all for this one. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time, peace.